CGI. 3 letters. 3 little letters. But, you know, when I said that, by the way, CGI wasn't what it is now. And not that they did much. I mean, I think they moved, one little circle or something. And no, but, you know, that was part of it. I just didn't want to look stupid and in the makeup and everything. But I think it looks good. I will tell you, Data is dead. That didn't change. I have an NDA, and if they heard what I just said to you, we're both going to prison. Yeah.
She's really cool. She's a security analyst, a hacking genius. She has a very complicated and strained relationship with the Federation. She had worked with Picard in the past, after Next Generation, but in the past. She's also haunted by decisions that she's made, and because of that, she has to lean on some vices. And I wouldn't say she's an addict, but she is an addict in the way that she needs a crutch to get out of bed in the morning, to face the day, to try to walk across the floor.
So I play Elnor. He's a young Romulan boy, raised in an all-female sect of kind of ninja warrior nuns known as the Co-op Malat. He's very, very good at hand-to-hand combat and pretty good with a sword. He's also got some nice, beautiful, long flowing hair. For me, the best part about playing my character, he wasn't raised in the same way as most Romulans. So I had to kind of like approach him pretty differently. But I'd say the funnest thing about Elnor is just his naivety and his kind of newly found interest in the world around him.
Total fan. My eldest sister Denise is a huge Trekkie, but we watched Star Trek when we were growing up, basically because I'm biracial. My father is an actor, he's a black man, my mother is white, and it was one of the only shows that my father really wanted us to watch because it was inclusive, because there were people of different colors represented in a world together. It was the very first time there was an interracial kiss on television. So that was like literally me as a child being able to see my parents represented on TV. So yeah, it's been in my life. When I was, looking for myself, beige brown child with crazy curly hair, dark, low voice, not typical Hollywood person, I didn't see her. I didn't see her on television. And the fact that I can now be here for all those little, those little munchkins, those little beige munchkins with curly hair, to see themselves represented on TV, it's more important than I realized, because watching that on Star Trek when I was a child impacted me more than I realized until this time.
Growing up, I loved the TNG show, so getting to work with Patrick was kind of like a dream come true. And then my mum used to love the TOS movies, so we used to watch all of them. I actually just watched Nemesis the other week, and my favorite episode at the moment, because of Jonathan Del Arco, is Eyeball. Yeah.
I think in the world where so much content that takes place in the future is often bleak and dystopic, I feel like Star Trek always represents hope for a better future, equality, integrating all these different cultures and types of people, and I think fans have just always responded to that. I think at a time when the world needs some heroes and the world needs people who aren't afraid to go up against the system, Picard's a modern-day hero. I think the people he assembles around him are the ragtag group of people that you want on your side to fight the good fight. And you don't have to have known anything about Trek to watch this show, truly. Like, you can just step in because you're following a character, and it's